start recording. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna go here. Okay. Okay. 1, 2. Now we know how to do it.
Yeah, practice. It's practice, right?
Okay. Wait. Okay. That was hot. Hi, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Andre the Beast Crayton Show with Yolanda M. Smith, the Branthibus. On this show, we're going to talk nothing more. Let's do it again. This is what happens when you do this all day. Hi, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Andre the Beast Crayton Show with Yolanda M. Smith, the Branthibus. Today, in studio, we're going to talk about nothing more than musical artists and just do it again. What is it? What you guys do? What's it called? What's that word again?
Independent music artists.
Independent music artists. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Hi, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Andre the Beast Crayton Show with Yolanda M. Smith, the Branthibus. You know, I never know who's going to walk through the IMB studio, but today we're going to talk independent musical artists. And in studio, I have no other than two of the best upcoming musical artists, and they're about to introduce themselves right now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's K-Rob, the singer.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Candy.
And we're going to take it from here. Tell me exactly, give me a little bit about you guys. Let's start right here. Give me a little bit about you.
Okay, yeah, I'm from Richmond, California, the Bay Area. You know what I mean? I'm out there giving them vocals out to everybody, letting them hear me. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. So I'm originally from Indianapolis. Coats all day, all of that. I live in Arkansas right now. I used to live in Sacramento, California. Just been all over the place doing music, playing sports and stuff like that. Just everything.
So explain to me a little bit about your journey career in music. When you guys start getting into the music field, and more importantly, what was the reason that you got into the musical field?
Well, I was always inspired by a lot of people from the Bay Area, you know, coming up and stuff like that. You know, you always heard the local artists. You know,
Who?
Oh, well, we got a lot of people.
Give me some names.
We got E40, you know what I'm saying? You know, 41. You know, for sure you got to go with him. We got FAB, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Fab, and then we have Filthy Rich, you know, and plenty more. I can go on and on and on, but
okay.
I think I gave you enough for right now.
Okay, and what gets you started?
I mean,
you're from Indianapolis, so you really got a story to tell me.
Well, so it's like I grew up, you know, with around all my older folks, like my grandparents and stuff. So I grew up on that old school music. Like my grandma used to listen to Al Jarreau and you know all the OGs, the Isley Brothers and stuff like that. And so that was what originally I started hearing music, and then like I remember the first time I heard like Tupac and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, okay, this is dope. And like I really fell in love with the bass. Like I love the 808 and the bass. Like
really?
Music, yeah, that's my favorite part.
So you guys came here for an event that Uncle Jams, did I get it right?
Jams.
Uncle Jams was on. Explain to me, what was the reason for coming here? What was that event about?
Well, it was the 50th anniversary for the Juneteenth thing. It was pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. And what was the purpose? Like you came here, but was it for educational purposes outside of the celebration?
A little bit of everything. You know, wanted to come down and meet Uncle Jams in person, as well as perform and meet other artists. You know, meet Cap artists and other artists as well.
Now, exactly what is MECAP?
That's Jam's label. That's his thing.
Okay, so just tell me about him and you guys' relationship.
Uncle Jams, I mean, he's the legend. You know, that's fun to me. That's like that's for real, because you know my father is pretty much essentially like he thinks of him as like the son like big. So and yeah, like we just always been cool ever since the first time we spoke on the phone. Like we just been cool. We always showed love.
So he's a legend in the musical industry. So how do you approach a legend? You just can't hand him a mixtape. How do you approach a legend and say, I want to stand out from the rest, or I want to be better than the rest? How do you approach a guy like that?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be respectful. Like I think with anybody, like you just gotta be respectful and come at him the correct way. But for me, it was like he came at me for the opportunity to perform and stuff.
Did you know him before he came to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I spoke to him before.
How did he come to you? What were you doing? Did you attract his attention, the legend? What were you doing?
Yeah, I was on my Instagram story, and I was making a beat on there. I was making a beat, and I was just vibing to it, and then I posted it on I think TikTok and stuff, and people started saying, "It's like I like that beat," and I was like, "Okay." And then Uncle Jazzy hit me up, and he was like, "You might be onto something with that," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I just was like, "All right, let me make a song to it," and then he had reached out to me with the opportunity to come to the conference and meet everybody and perform and stuff like that.
And how did you meet him?
Well, the team of people I work with, they reached out to him because I had a out right now called The Streets. They reached, collaborate, and somehow get this thing extra promotion on it. So they've been talking for quite a while, and we finally got together. And then he had this conference, the Juneteenth conference thing, and then we all came down. He invited us down to come perform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Explain to me the reason for now. There's plenty of record labels out there, and I guess they're dying off now. And new technology, new innovations is happening. People are becoming overnight sensations.
Yeah.
Why the road to being an independent artist, independent record labels? Either one of you guys, both of you guys can answer that.
Well, for K-Rock the singer, it's like the independent grind is a lot of hustle and bustle. Like you got to really be in it. You know, you going out there, you promoting everything, and you doing all your social media things to promote, or anything you can do to promote is like independent, and you're all on your own. So you have to really go out there and put it down hard. You got to go hard at it.
What was the question one more time?
Based on the technology and the record labels that are now seem to be folding, why the journey down the independent label?
For me, it's just all about ownership, and like I study a lot of like musicians, and I've seen like a lot of musicians that don't necessarily have ownership of their music, and they end up in bad deals and things like that. So I take music seriously, and I would like to see it become, you know, something that could bring me income, and I want to make sure everything is good. So I feel like I trust myself more than anybody, you know what I mean? So nothing wrong with a record label, but for me, that's why I decided to be independent. And I'm a grinder, like I'm just gonna grind.
What do you mean you're a grinder? What's your definition of a grinder?
Putting that work in, like I'm gonna put the work in, and ain't nobody else gonna put it in. Like who else is with? I mean, not saying I'm the only one, but like, you know, it takes a lot to.
Like give me a day, like a day. You get up in the morning. What's the grind for you and you, so people can understand? Because there's very few overnight sensations.
Right. For me, like just a normal day, like I have a 9 to 5 as well. So
Okay.
It's like I'll get up, you know what I mean, take care of myself and get myself together. I'm going to work for 13-hour shifts, and then I get off and I'm coming home, and whatever ideas I got, if I'm laying them down, whether it be a beat or if I make a beat, then I might want to go in and record, and then I gotta. After that, once you do that part, then you gotta mix and do all the other stuff too. So it's just a lot to do.
So this is basically another 9 to 5.
Yeah.
What's yours like?
Well, mine, I just wake up, man. I come up with ideas throughout the day. I'll write them down. You know, I'll come up. I make beats as well, so I'll do that. And yeah, I'll write, make beats, whatever come to mind, jot it down. And when I take it to the studio, I'll actually put it in. You know, put some vocals down, lay that down, see what it sounds like. You know, things of that nature, and then roll with it, mix it down, and come up with something. And then I figure out if I want to get a collaboration going. I'll figure out who will sound good on this beat, and then we'll, you know, myself and my team will reach out to them and get that done as well.
Which is more important for you guys, the beat or the words or the hook?
All of it.
Yeah.
What's the order? What's the order of operations for you guys?
I mean, the beat is first. Like,
really?
If I don't like the beat, for me, I can't even really listen to it like that. You can be saying all the great stuff, but if I don't like the beat, then
Now, does every artist feel that way?
nah, Nah,
I do something like do the words first. What do you like?
Well, I come every angle. You know, I can, like, if I have an idea in my head, something I want to actually sing about, I would write it down, and I would kind of create a beat to fit that particular wording. You know, so I do it in all kind of ways. There's no one way for me.
Where do you guys get your inspiration from when you're coming up with a track? Because nobody really does albums anymore. It's more like tracks, right? So how do you get? Let's start here. How do you get your inspiration?
Oh man,
Is it more from the street or through your life or encounters that you have daily?
I think it varies. To be honest, I could be inspired just by watching TV and seeing something that could spark an idea and make me, you know what I mean.
Do you heard me go get a pencil paper and go?
Not pen and paper. I haven't wrote on pen and pad in a while. I usually use my phone, but yeah, I'll definitely like take time out to like go type in my notes. Like if I don't want to lose something, or like they got BandLab now where you can like record into your phone. Like I like to do that too, just to lay down a rough idea and then I can come back to it so I don't lose it.
What about you, big guy?
Like you said, it's called voice memos. You can do the voice memos. You know, so you can either write down or voice memos, and also for me, listen to radio, older songs, newer songs.
What songs you like? The Ozzy Brothers?
Alexander
O'Neal.
And Babyface, man. We can Stephanie Mills. We can go on and on and on. But you know, they got different sounds, man. You know, that go to different words. But it's like a lot of inspiration there.
Is there a difference in the music industry for you guys? Like, we live in Indiana, the sound is different. Miami, the sound is different. Atlanta, the sound is different. How do you guys determine what arena you want to be in? Is it about profitability, marketability? How do you guys determine where you want to be?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna come at you, boy.
But for me, I just put words together with different sounds, man. I don't really try to stick to one sound because I'm from the Bay. You know what I mean? Like I would have a song that don't even sound like the Bay artist. You know, following that, but.
Wait, that's kind of, just stop right there for a minute. When you say the sound, the Bay Area, what is that like? Like, what am I listening for when? Okay, I don't know if you guys know like DJ Screw and Green Lantern, and like I was talking to Carlos Mayberry before you guys got here, and he was saying beats per minute. I was like, what do you mean? And he would say, well, Dre takes this many beats. The old school song don't have this fast beats. You got to slow it down. So you talking about like the Texas Screw. Yeah. So how do you guys know what you want in the sound? Is it just saying, I'm going to just take it all and see what I come up with?
Yeah, pretty much for me, K-Rob the singer speaking. The beats per minute, the BPMs, you can either speed it up or slow it down, but it just depends on the flow you want your song to go in. That's when you adjust accordingly.
What do you like?
I just try to stay authentic to myself and true to myself. Like,
tell me what authentic is for you.
Authentic is just being real and who you are and not trying to front and cap and be like something you're not. You know, like I'm not out in the streets doing no crazy stuff. Like I'm rapping about positive, uplifting things because that's what I be on.
How many people do you think, and this is hypothetical, that you think are not being authentic with who they are in the game? You don't have to give no names. I just said a percentage.
I ain't gonna give no names. Percentage, that's kind of tough. It's a large percentage.
Really?
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know these people. A lot of these people, you know, I don't know their lifestyle, but I just know that everybody's not out here shooting, bang, rah, all this stuff. It's not like that.
Both individuals. Why the love for music for you?
Man,
don't tell me this. For the love of money.
No, definitely for me. Like music has just been the only thing that I can say that's been consistently through everything in my life. Like when there was nobody else was there, music was there, and so it's deeper. It's deeper.
What about you?
Yeah, for me, it's for the music, man. It's just like it always been around, and it always will be around, and it really touches people a certain way, man. You know, females, males, you know, and all that good stuff. Like it's just an inspiration to people. So you really can touch people through music. You know, they can be going through something you might wrote a song about,
right?
And I just like that effect that it has on people, and you know, all that's going on nowadays with the mental health and all that stuff. You know, it just touches people.
You've been grinding, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I've been grinding. It's like grinding.
music touches. So what we're gonna do right now before we leave up out of here, I was at the event. I didn't get to see all you guys perform. Give the viewers a sample of what you did yesterday at that event, and then you're gonna give me a sample.
Okay.
Touch the people right now.
All right. So this is I'm gonna spit y'all. The song I did yesterday was it's called "Stealing This Thing." It's out right now on all platforms. KAND exclamation point D KAND exclamation point D. Find me on all streaming platforms. But yeah, so the song goes. With everything going on, you don't really ever know. I just pray I make it back home. And that my dough is prolonged. I've been at it so long, bro. All them nights grinding, they ain't know. On these songs trying to grow, get consistent with the flow. Now I'm feeling like I'm in that mode. Under pressure, don't choke, doing everything they want. So I'm still in this thing, going strong. Ain't no plans and never letting up. Every time I fall down, they know I'm getting up, cause quitters never win and winners don't quit. And when you stay persistent, be surprised at how far you get. Trusting higher power, moving on my gut, yeah. Brought to life some things they said I'd never touch. Ignoring the statistics cause they don't mean too much. Imagine people telling Mookie that he wasn't clutch. What? It really don't make no sense. People quick to place limitations on you when they can't. Yeah. Stop projecting and stop questioning all your greatness. Everybody got it built in, and that's what's crazy. Believe in yourself, believe in your dreams. If it's pushing you to be better, it don't matter what they think. Just make sure you're moving right, because karma can kill. It ain't worth it if you dead or end up in jail. Yeah.
That was deep. Now, was that written from experience?
Yeah.
Really?
That's my life. Like that's
that
what
was
that was the struggle.
Really?
Yeah.
I felt a lot of passion in that, man. That was deep. Take the mic, big guy.
Oh yeah, it's K-Rob the singer here. My new single out with Gucci Mane. It's called The Streets. I'm just kidding like this. They tryna keep up with us, but the sun don't shine on them. They wanna be just like us. It's all about major moves. Keep up with us, but the sun don't shine on them. They wanna be just like us. It's all about major moves. In these streets, a beast up in the streets, yeah. Gotta eat, you know I gotta eat, yeah. Stamp a pack, run it through the streets, yeah. Break it down, now stacks on me. I got stacks on my left side, stacks on my right. You tryna get a jug, we gon' make it right. Turn a quarter to a half and a half to a whole. If that run out, my good is to go. They're trying to keep up with us, but the sun don't shine on them. They want to be just like us. It's all about major moves.
That was too deep. I like that. So was that written in collaboration with Gucci?
Yes, that's the single. He has a verse on that as well. I didn't do his verse, but I just did my verse on the hook on it. So.
Now, how did you feel when Gucci reached out to you, or vice versa, to be on that album, on that soundtrack?
I felt good about it. I actually reached out to him, but I actually was trying to. I had a number of artists that I thought would go good on that, but for some reason he just kept coming back to me.
You mean E40 didn't hit you at one time?
Oh no, I got something for 42. I got something for everybody. But for this particular beat though, I felt like this was a Gucci beat, and that's what we rolled with.
I like that song. Okay guys, before we wrap up, I want the Andre the Beast Crayton show is about elevating that beast mindset, and you guys definitely have done that today. Leave the viewers with that positive, impactful message.
Yeah, man. Like, if you believe, if whatever you believe in, whatever you want to do, you can do it. All you gotta do is take that first step, do it. Like, it don't matter how long it takes, just keep going, go hard, and see it all the way through. Stay consistent. Yeah, man. Shit.
Take it.
Yeah. Well, most important is being consistent as well. Like he said. Staying focused, staying locked in on really what you want to do, at the same time. And just surrounding yourself around the positive people as well, that's willing to keep you focused, keep your mind right, your mental right, and all that great stuff. But yeah, it's important, man, to keep the right people around you as well. And just stay, like you said, stay consistent as well, all that good stuff, man. Stay consistent and just go for what you want, man. Whatever it is, don't give up on yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will.
Well, that was deep. That was deep. I'm gonna do one more thing. I want you guys to tell the viewers, you guys need to make sure that you subscribe, like, share, follow, do the whole 9 yards. Do the same thing for these young men. Once again, how can the viewers contact you?
Oh yeah, so I'm Candid. You can find me on everywhere. Candid, KANDID 1 of 1. That's on Instagram, TikTok, all that type of stuff. But if you want to stream me, you gotta do KAND exclamation point D, because it's Candid, but the exclamation point is just my
that's outstanding.
K-Rob the singer here. Go check out that single featuring Gucci Mane called The Streets. Make sure you check out my social medias. It's KROBTHESINGER. K-Rob the singer. That's for all my social media handles. IG, Twitter, Facebook. Even I have a YouTube video as well. It's out, the video with Gucci Mane. Check that out, The Streets. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and all that great stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another exciting episode of the Andre the Beast Crayton Show. Okay, now let's do the trailer, and then we'll be done. Okay, ready? Make sure we're on the right.
What was that again? The trailer, just like talk about the single.
Just like you just did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys did good.
Thanks. Practice, man. It's a practice.
Hi, and on this episode of the Andre the Beast Crayton Show, we're talking independent record artist.
K-Rob the singer. Go check out my new single with Gucci Mane, The Streets.
Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm Candid. You can find me, stream my music on all platforms, KAND exclamation point D.
That and more on the Andre the Beast Crayton Show. Okay, guys, that's got it.
All right, get this picture of you all together.
Thanks for having us.
You're